Welcome everybody to Do the Work Sports. If you didn't watch Smackdown on Fox last night, heads up, we have spoilers. If you did, then you already know probably the topic. You already know the topic I'm going to talk about, and that is Daniel Bryan winning the number one contender in a triple threat match against The Miz and Baron Corbin to face Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, at the Royal Rumble for the Universal Heavyweight Championship match. Those of you who recall, Daniel Bryan lost to the Fiend at Survivor Series. He would then, the following Friday, be dragged underneath the ring where his hair would be pulled out. No more Rapunzel. No more goat-looking man. No more of the sheepish hair. It was getting ripped out, and we didn't know what Daniel Bryan would look like. We didn't know what would happen to him. He disappeared from TV until TLC, where The Miz lost to Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend Bray Wyatt, but just Bray Wyatt. The Miz would lose. And Daniel Bryan would come into the ring and save The Miz from being smacked with the big giant mallet that has yet to be used to hit anybody yet with, as far as I am aware of, as far as I've seen. And he would save him wearing a red hoodie with his hood up, of course. And then he would reveal himself as the vintage Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson from his independent circuit scene days. He has some stubble. He's not completely clean shaven, and his head is shaved. And he has some patches of hair missing to make it kind of look like the Fiend did rip out his hair. So this was a nice touch. I like seeing this Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan is happy to get rid of the beard and the shaggy hair. He looks better. He looks younger as far as that goes. So if anybody had the right to face the Fiend again, besides Baron Corbin never faced him once, it was Daniel Bryan. From all the things that the Fiend had put him through, all the things that Bray Wyatt had put him through. And this was already rumored that Daniel Bryan would go on to face him, the Fiend, at the Royal Rumble. And it was The Miz who would tap out, and Baron Corbin was nowhere to be found thanks to Roman Reigns. By the way, this match was postponed 2 times. And finally, it was the main event. It was pushed back to the main event, and we got the match that we wanted. Roman Reigns got involved the first time with King Corbin. And the second time, he would reappear in this match, and he would Superman punch Dolph Ziggler, and he would throw Baron Corbin over the barricade, and Baron Corbin would not be seen again, with assuming that he just went ahead and left the arena. Roman Reigns was standing on the outside, and you don't see him no more, and they focus on The Miz, and they focus on Daniel Bryan. Let me tell you something. This is one of the best matches that The Miz has had in quite some time, as since being a face anyway. This is probably the best match that he's had. Now, The Miz would lose. He would tap out to the yes lock or the LeBell lock, or however you want to say it, whatever you want to call it. Now, that all being said, the history that the Fiend has with Daniel Bryan, with Daniel Bryan losing to the Fiend already, should Daniel Bryan win? Will Daniel Bryan win at the Royal Rumble? My answer to you is no. No, he will not win. And here's why. It's not a knock on Daniel Bryan. It's not me saying that Daniel Bryan doesn't deserve to be a champion. It's not me saying that he's not championship material no more. And it's not me saying that nobody wants to see him champion. Because I'm going to tell you right now, people want to see Daniel Bryan hold the championship again, especially now that he is a baby face. I would like to see Daniel Bryan hold a championship belt. I like to see Daniel Bryan win the Intercontinental title. But it looks like that's going to be Braun Strowman's baby. And let me tell you something. Braun Strowman, he deserves that chance. He deserves that opportunity. He deserves a title. Not just the tag titles for one night. He deserves a title. And he deserves a reign as Intercontinental Champion, at least. Now, we're not talking about Braun Strowman right now, though. We're talking about Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend. Now, here's why Daniel Bryan's not going to win. It's nothing against him. It's just the fact of the matter is, a loss to Daniel Bryan does not affect him in any way. He's still going to be popular. He's still going to look tough. He's still going to be tough. He's still going to have his reputation. But a loss for The Fiend, well, that hurts his credibility. That hurts Seth Rollins' credibility. That hurts Finn Balor's credibility. That hurts Daniel Bryan's credibility for when he lost to The Fiend the first time. The Fiend cannot lose right now. WWE doesn't want him to lose right now. I don't want him to lose right now. Certainly Bray Wyatt doesn't want him to lose right now. And so he does not need to lose this title. He needs to go on to win this match. Daniel Bryan will put on a good show. He always does. Daniel Bryan's matches are always entertaining. He always finds a way to entertain us. We all know the Fiend looks invincible. We all know that nothing affects the Fiend. But Bray Wyatt does a good balance between where some moves will slow him down, where some moves will take him off his feet. And he has that good. And I'm telling you right now, Bray Wyatt, you are a genius, man. You are a genius beyond your years. And I see you working backstage when you finally retire from the ring, which will be years from now. And the Fiend is going to be something that goes in the Hall of Fame. You will go in the Hall of Fame. Now, that all being said, I don't think we're going to see Daniel Bryan beat the Fiend. I'm looking for a good match. I'm looking for a up and down match. I'm looking for a match that's not going to be a domination match by any means. You're going to see Daniel Bryan put in a lot of offense. It's going to be a good match. It might even be a 4-star match. Who knows? But Daniel Bryan's not going to win. And like I said, it's not a knock for him. So don't take that as me saying that Daniel Bryan is not good enough to be a champion, or I don't want to see Daniel Bryan as champion. I'm simply saying that his time right now is not right now for him to be a World Heavyweight Champion in the WWE. The Fiend's time is now. And look for The Miz before WrestleMania to get his rematch against The Fiend. Not Bray Wyatt, but against The Fiend. I look for that to happen. And by the way, rumor has it that Roman Reigns is going to win this year's Royal Rumble. It'll give him 3 wins, tied with Stone Cold Steve Austin. As a big Stone Cold Steve Austin fan, I don't like it. I don't want to see Roman Reigns beat that record or win or tie that record. But I understand that records are made to be broken. He is the big dog. He's going to be Fox's baby. You can just kind of tell how they use him, and they're using him right, man. WWE learned from the past mistakes. Roman Reigns is not invincible like he used to be. That's what's the biggest problem, at least for me, was that Roman Reigns was always invincible. Now, do I think he should beat The Fiend at WrestleMania? Absolutely not. I think you need to give Bray Wyatt his moment at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt does not win at WrestleMania. He's lost to The Undertaker when he was given that opportunity. He lost to Randy Orton, losing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship there. So you need The Fiend to win at WrestleMania. Because it's the same situation. A loss to Roman Reigns doesn't hurt him anyway. If you want him to win at SummerSlam or you want him to win at Backlash or whatever, fine. But I do believe that at WrestleMania, let The Fiend walk out victorious. It's not a knock against any other wrestler. I know what WWE is. It's an entertainment business. These matches are predetermined before anything happens. Now, the champion don't know if he's going to win or keep the title until that night usually. But it's all for the entertainment purposes of the fans. And we are the fans. As you can see, I walk with Elias. He entertains me. But that's what I think. That's my prediction. And that's why it is the way it is. That's why I think the way I think about this opportunity that Daniel Bryan has. Look for a great match. Don't look for Daniel Bryan to win. And I'll see you guys later.